What's going on, internet? I am the Mass Man, and today I have a question. Um, and that question is Cardi B a fake thought? Now, Cardi B is a chick that I got put on to about a month and a half ago. This is a woman that I've never heard of before I saw her Breakfast Club interview. And my initial impression of her is that she was some sort of character, that she was some sort of contrived, you know, made up persona. But she over time, I've seen other videos of her pop up, and I've seen her do other things, and I have to admit that I can't that I can understand why people like Cardi B. Cardi B is a fun woman. She can be funny. She is attractive. She is an attractive woman. Her teeth are a little, her teeth are a little whatever, but she certainly is sexy in a physical sense. With that long ass tongue and everything. She knows how to be sexy, but I kind of just wrote her off into the real but not relevant category. A lot of people talk about they're so real, or a lot of people get respected because they're real, but their realness is not relevant. There's no reason for their realness. Yeah, they're real about a bunch of unimportant, meaningless shit. You just like that they're so crass and tactless, but they're not really giving you any kind of information that's going to be life changing. You just like that somebody is saying things that classy people don't usually say. So fast forward to this interview that I recently saw um, today as I'm recording this video. It's a video on Vlad TV called Cardi B, I became a stripper to escape domestic violence. Now, now I before I post this video, I'm gonna go back and make sure, because I'm not gonna listen to the whole interview, but I am gonna go to the Breakfast Club interview and try to find that part of the video where she talked about what motivated her to become a stripper. If I am correct, and if I remember correctly, Cardi B said that she became a stripper because she was working at a supermarket and she wasn't making enough money working at a supermarket. So she decided that the amount of pay, the amount of money that she was getting for working was insufficient. So she needed to go strip. Simple as that. Now, if you're on this big platform, the Breakfast Club, you're next to your benefactor, not your man, DJ Self, Trick Jesus. If you are in this situation, that's probably the most appropriate place and the most appropriate time to mention the real reason why you began stripping. It wasn't because you needed more money. It was because you were being abused. Your boyfriend was beating your ass and you needed to get out of that situation. And the supermarket wasn't paying you enough money to get out of the situation. It seems like that because they must have something must have precipitated her bringing that up. So you couldn't have forgotten that it was the ass whooping that wanted you to get more money so that you can get out of the situation. That's not something that can slip your mind. Getting beaten up so bad that you want to go to the strip club in order to earn enough money to get free. Um, but that was an oversight. That was something that she just passed by. Something that didn't come up in the interview. And like I said in my first um video about Cardi B, it seems like that the voice that she gave in the interview was an extremely cartoonish, uh, extra raspy, just a weird voice, like a voice that you would hear in a cartoon. Now in the DJ Vlad video and in her Instagram videos, she talks in like a thick, kind of mangled accent. She talks like a girl with an accent, not like a cartoon character. And even in the Breakfast Club interview, for about 3 seconds, she talked in a very normal voice. I say all that to say this. Um, there are radio stations, Hot 97, who have gone to the extremes of saying they don't even want to interview a Cardi B because Cardi B is an idiot. Now, they just got done doing an interview with Kat Stacks, but for some reason they don't want to interview Cardi B. So I think that there's something about this person in particular that raises their eyebrows, that make them say that's making them say to themselves they don't want to be hustled. I think that Cardi B may not just be a phony, made up personality, but I think this whole story possibly could be contrived and pulled right out of thin air in order to be popular, in order to get views, in order to get famous. Like this chick just made up a whole THOT Carfax on herself, like a whole THOT resume that's not real, and is using that to put herself out there as a real person, as a genuine person who is giving girls real advice about how to not make certain mistakes, how to not, like she's presenting herself like a walking PSA. Like, don't be like me, don't do what I did. But now I'm starting to question, was this bitch really even a stripper? Is any of these things that she's saying true? Now, she more than likely got breast implants and ass shots, but so did Nicki Minaj, and Nicki Minaj is not a stripper. I mean, Kim Kardashian is not a stripper. Amber Rose was a stripper. But it's just like, K. Michelle wasn't a stripper. A lot of people got plastic surgery, and that didn't lead them to strip. So I wonder if is any of this story legitimate? Is any of this story true? Um, Now, I just believe that it is possible that she concocted a lie and concocted a persona in order to put herself out in the public and make herself famous and give herself, a reputation that is not legitimate. Like, if you are an actual stripper, like, let me give you an example. If you are an actual stripper, there's evidence of you actually stripping now. I have to do a little bit of research. But if you're a stripper, there's evidence of you actually stripping. The rapper Eve. Now, everybody knows about Eve's sex tape you know, with her boyfriend. Now, I can't remember the name of the dude. I don't know if it's Stevie J that was the sex tape or if it was somebody else. But she was in a relationship with a guy and she had a sex tape and the guy let the sex tape leak. And she's been talking about how violated and how hurt and how, offended she felt over the sex tape. But I saw a tape. I didn't see the Eve sex tape. I didn't see that tape. Or at least I don't think I saw that tape. But I saw another tape. I saw another tape with Eve in it. And it was Eve in a strip club eating a woman's pussy. Now, arguably, that may not have been Eve, but it looked a lot like Eve to me. And Eve was a stripper. So I don't know if she was just really comfortable eating pussy on stage and didn't give a fuck about that tape. And she just felt so violated with the fucking tape. Like, people are kind of weird like that. But when you actually do whole shit, whole evidence drops into the scene. Superhead did a porno, and there was another tape that I saw that Superhead was in. It was like 30 seconds long, so you can't really sell a 30-second porno. But there was another tape of Superhead. So if you are really a hoe, whole shit comes out. When you an actual hoe, whole shit comes out. Why isn't anything about Cardi B coming out? Like, why aren't there pictures? Why aren't there videos? Why, because niggas love setting bitches out. Niggas love setting hoes out. Like, saying, I hit that. Oh, she famous now? Oh, she getting all this paper? Yeah, I used to have my dick in that bitch's raggedy mouth. Niggas love doing that. Niggas get a lot of joy out of doing that. Ray J made a whole goddamn song off of I Hit It First. Niggas love doing that shit. If this bitch was really out there like that, there's gotta be video, there's gotta be pictures, there's gotta be something. And I know that something would have leaked by now. Just saying I don't give a fuck about that shit leaking ain't gonna stop it from happening. They were like, you don't give a fuck? Well, they gonna watch you suck on these balls anyway, bitch. So I'm just like, it's just making me think that this whole thing is a completely made up thing. And she's a complete lie and a complete fabrication. Because your story should be very consistent. Why you do things, what motivated you to do things, and important details like I was getting beat up every day is not something that you should, I just forgot to say that on the Breakfast Club. Slipped my mind there, but I remembered it on the Breakfast Club. Why does this story keep changing? Why do you keep adding and subtracting shit in different places? It's not like Vlad TV is Oprah's couch where you say ultra real shit that you hold back. It ain't any more sacred or special than the Breakfast Club. So if you want to tell your story, if you want to shout to the heavens the dangers of a bad life and what it can make you do, that's a story it's the same every place. But when stories change for different audience, when things are added and subtracted for different people, it makes you wonder, is this person lying? Is this person just making up shit in order to gain sympathy, in order to gain attention, in order to make this thing more believable. I don't know. That's just my opinion. If anybody, if anybody does have evidence of Cardi B's wholeness, like if somebody has actually set her out, if they got pictures of her on a pole or pictures of her, that monkey, out for the world to see. If anything is like that, if anything like that is, available, uh, let me know about it. I don't want to sound like a creep, you know. I don't want to sound, oh, I want to see that shit. I want to sound like that. I just want to know if it's happened. So I can tell, I'm like, okay, maybe she just actually forgot that she was getting her ass kicked, or maybe she just didn't want to talk about it on the Breakfast Club for some reason, and that's why that's why such a major pivotal detail got left out of why I became a stripper. Because initially it was about, I don't have money, I need money, and I'm willing to, this don't pay. Initially it was about, wage inequality. And now it's about domestic abuse. What is it going to be about next? Is it going to be about immigration? Is it going to be your mother was Dominican and you didn't, and there was like some type of, she was going to get deported and you had to get the money to, like, what, like, is you just trying to find every major issue that you can associate with why you became a stripper, all of these horrible things? Are you running for office? Like, why is this coming up? Well, that's pretty much what I have to say. And like I say, I kind of enjoy Cardi B. I think she's a sexy woman, plastic surgery and all. I think she has a dope personality. I understand why people like her, but bitch, you ain't gotta lie. You ain't gotta lie. You ain't gotta lie to kick it. You cool. You ain't gotta lie to kick it, bitch. Just be yourself. Just be yourself. You don't have to lie to kick it. Anyway, if I do post this video, if I check the Breakfast Club interview and she didn't mention that she was getting beat in that interview, I will post this video. And if I post it, let me know in the comments what you think about this video. And also, if you have evidence that she was in fact an actual stripper, or that there were pictures that leaked, email me. And you can email me at themrmaskman@gmail.com. Now, my email is not just for you sending me crazy shit about Cardi B. You can send me any topic, any subject that you want me to talk about, anything that you want somebody to riff on. You can send it to me at themrmaskman@gmail.com. Rate the video, like it, dislike it, subscribe to my channel if you want to keep up with what I'm doing. You can find me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter at the Mr. Mask Man. That is all I have to say about this subject. So I will see you in the next video.